So we can throw him next to the other 4 Marvel characters we have, and we have Hawkeye. There we go. Let's go. Oh my god. Alright, Rockstars, welcome back to an exciting day here in Crazy Craft. We have 2 very simple goals. First of all, I am going to put on my Superman armor because we need to be flying around, because one of our goals for today is the actual cloud pet itself. See, we have every regular pet and we have 1 legendary of the 4 legendary pets in this version of, inventory pets. Plus, there's some things I want to do but are only possible with flight. In Superman, flight is fun, but it's really kind of wonky. The cloud pet has not only the lightning strike capability, but overall has a better controllability of flight. It's not so... See, the thing with Superman flight is it's almost like floaty. I guess what you would think like CGI water looks like in early days of CGI water, when there's overacting trying to swim up in water, is what it's like. Plus, you've seen in our battles with like Godzilla, Mobzilla, and all these things where we just get thrown backwards because of our flight. Not nearly as big of a deal with straight up a cloud pet versus like Superman flight or Iron Man flight. So we definitely want to find the cloud pet if we could actually find a cloud. The first cloud I've seen in a minute. So yeah, this is definitely weird. Get back, Blaze. There we go. I feel like there's just not as many clouds. Okay, maybe it's just because I've not really explored this world for pets. Plus, I've been playing Escape and Run. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description down below. Escape and Run has a more updated version of cloud pets and just inventory pets in general, so I'm not surprised that there are just naturally more spawning locations for pets in that version. Ooh, cloud number 2. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, give us a cloud pet. Nope, a secondary creeper pet. Cloud pets are rare, legendary pets are rare, I get that, but to get 2 creeper pets in a row, that's a little iffy. See, we got lucky when we found our slime pet because our spawn just happened to be near a slime pet. I think we found that in the same episode of Hulk. Was that the same episode as Hulk, or was it the same episode as Cyborg? But clouds spawn a lot less. That's one of the reasons I have clouds turned off, just so I can see them easier. But out of all legendary pets, I usually have the most trouble with the cloud pet. I see another cloud in the distance for us to get. Okay, and a sheep pet. Okay, it's 10,000, so we've got 50,000 EMC we've earned, which means nothing in Crazy Craft. If we Escape and Run, it would mean a lot more. Oh, there's another cloud right here. Come on, baby, give us this, because there's one other thing I want to do today outside of get the cloud pet, and that is to make Hawkeye. Yes, Hawkeye from Marvel Avengers, because we've made Green Arrow and we have Speedy, so we have all the archers except for Hawkeye himself. Plus, including villains, I think there's only like 7 DC characters left for us to make, and we still have a lot of Marvel ones to tackle. He's also not super complicated to make, so that's why he's kind of a secondary mission outside of the cloud pet. Oop, got 2 clouds right next to each other. And Makerson pet. Ooh, resistance and secret of life. That's actually a really good pet for us to have. It's weird because you would think he would be like an exceptional legendary pet, but he's just not. It's really, really weird. Maybe if he gave resistance 3, he gives resistance 2, just like one of the shield pet in the newer versions, but you don't have to right click it like you do the shield pet. It's just automatically already on your person, which is a lot nicer. Oh, a couple lucky blocks. Why not break these? And stake. Not really great for us, but it's all right. We didn't explode. That's a bonus. So what about this one? And we got ourselves some end frames. This could always be dangerous too, because the king or queen could spawn. Before we get too much farther, if you guys are enjoying, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button down below. Let me know you're enjoying the content, and let YouTube know to keep pushing that video out. Otherwise, let's go and continue that king and queen conversation from the lucky blocks. The reason we are so dead on about getting this cloud pet is not only so we can fly with different armors outside of superheroes, but because with that cloud pet, that flight is much easier to get Royal Guardian armor, queen scale armor from the raidable dungeons in the other dimensions, allowing us to get some of the top armor in the game. There's only 3 tiers of armor left that I'm pretty sure that we don't have, that's outside of all Marvel superheroes or supervillains technically, and I'm very, very interested in getting those. That is gem armor, Royal Guardian armor, and queen scale armor. In all of Crazy Craft, those are the 3 best armors, and those are the last ones that we need to get, and with the exception of gem armor, which is just probably 60+ million EMC to craft itself, actually a lot harder to get without flight, or even with Superman flight, because you go so flungy when you get hit by a monster. It's hard to really keep control and go to little points like a 1x1 hole inside of a bedrock cube, which is basically what you have to do inside of bedrock dungeons entirely throughout the fortresses to get the Royal Guardian and queen scale armor. So it makes it a lot more difficult overall. So this flight is just a lot more direct. It's a lot more like creative mode flight versus Superman flight is more like like a flight with like a bounce effect, I guess. So it's more like if you had a really floaty long jump that you could just stay in the air for a very, very long time. Kind of think, I guess, kind of think how a speedster would run, like Flash or something, and they would make a massive super jump. It's like that, but not as direct of a jump, like super just airtime floaty overall. It's a bit of a different style, and it's really, really different. So that's why we're so determined. Plus, we need the legendary pet for our entirety pet collection, and with this pet, we will only have 2 pets in the entirety of 1.7.10 that we don't own. You know, it's surprising that they changed the Wither pet. In this version, it's not a legendary pet, but I'm pretty sure it's legendary pet in the newer versions, and I'm almost running out of space. I'm glad I got some chest pet in case I do need some space, but we are not looking good. In all fairness, though, it's like literally a 500,000 plus EMC. Like, that's 280,000 from the 2 Wither pets alone, plus another 380-ish plus thousand from the Mickerson pets. It's a lot of EMC. Let's see what we get. There we go. Let's go. Oh my god. Finally. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe half an hour to 45 minutes. I really don't know. I just know based off how many pets I have. The Cloud Pet. Beautiful, finally, fast flight, lightning strike, and they actually updated it for like weird jumping stuff. I do like the new version. Okay, now that we finally have that Cloud Pet, we can go home and we can work on making Hawkeye the Archer. All right, so now that we're home, we are at 51.6 million EMC. I'm just curious how much this really puts us up to with all of these pets in general, just because they're worth so much. 52.5, so we got like 1.4 million EMC from that. Not super bad. So next up is Hawkeye. So what do we need? We need purple crystal. We need black iron. I think we also need black iron blocks. So let's grab those. And then I believe we also need a purple claw. So purple claw, black iron box, purple crystals, black iron ingots. I think we have everything we need. So to the hero maker. So to make the helmet, I do actually first we need crystal blocks. How do we make crystal blocks? There we go. Is it like this full block? There we go. Okay, so we gotta do this. So I need, I think, 2 of these in general. So we're gonna make 4 just to be sure. So for the helmet, we take a row of 6 like a ladder plus 1 in the middle, and that did not give us the helmet. Ah, see, I'm an idiot. I accidentally grabbed purple wool and not cloth, so that really made a difference. So now there we go. There is Hawkeye's mask. So for his chest plate, we do like this type of pattern here, I think, with all the purple blocks, and then we take black iron ingots, I believe. Yes, there we go, and that gives us Hawkeye's suit. His leggings are quite easy. You put the 4 in a square like you would boots, and then we wrap it up with the black iron blocks in the rest of the corners, giving us the leggings. And then now we take the 2 purple crystal blocks on the bottom with the purple cloth on top, giving us the Hawkeye boots. All right, so definitely not the best looking superhero with our skin sticking through so much through it, but that's okay. So overall, we should be able to call in his bow. Yep, that's pretty simple. Now, any superhero fan will know that Hawkeye is just, you know, Marvel's version of Green Arrow overall, and I don't have any arrows to officially test, but just like before, we can switch through them with similar arrows like acid, smoke, flare, all very similar trick arrows as well, so nothing extremely special. But now we have the Cloud Pet, so we can actually fly, and another Marvel superhero to add to our rankings. So we can throw him next to the other 4 Marvel characters we have. There we go, and technically next to the other archers we have. And we have Hawkeye, and then there's the DC, so we are looking good. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy, because now that we have the Cloud Pet, there's a lot more that we can do. And I'll see y'all next time, Rockstars. Peace, peace.